Here. Hutton.
Here.
Mendoza.
Here.
McDonald.
Here.
Leahy.
Here.
Bradshaw.
Here.
Clerk Siegel is present.
I will be voting tonight. Nick?
Yeah. Couple updates. Obviously, we had some power pole issues up in Riverview from Thursday night storm. Mitch and I came in and helped one of the guys from Joe Carroll at least get them stood up for the weekend. And then the guys came yesterday from Joe Carroll, full crews, obviously ruts everywhere in yards. So that's going to be pretty significant. It's going to require a lot of dirt anyway. I've talked to a couple of people. Susie's talked to someone. I'm very much under promising right now and hoping to over deliver once we can get everything arranged. But we need to, this kind of needs to be coordinated. It's not going to be Mitch and a shovel kind of a job. So that'll be coming up, and I'll obviously be bringing that to you guys. I was contacted a couple weeks ago by a woman from Midco Diving, and they had gotten us a quote in February, I believe, to go to dive in the tower and clean out any sediment. It's about $6,300. Obviously, that bid is no longer good since it was all the way back in February. I had no knowledge of this. I did a little bit of research, but I can't find any evidence of communications. And I was just wondering if you guys had any input on a diving team coming in.
Mike had mentioned it, but I don't think it ever went anywhere in meetings.
See, I thought there was
I
never
don't know if
going
it was a scheduled thing, or, I mean, a lot of what I'm doing is still detective work. So I'll just get into that a little deeper and see what I can find, and see if it, because we would need to, you know, if we're not already, we need to be on a regimen of so many years
Well, I thought we were.
to have that done.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you comment on that?
If you don't mind, it's under contract.
Okay.
I'm sure Susie has that. I'm sure there's a copy here.
Okay.
Every other year they come to do something. So we paid them a bunch of money up front, and I think it's going to be like $4,800, $4,700. It was budgeted for this year.
Okay.
So I could get you the name of the guy to get hold of.
What?
It might not even be them.
It might not.
Contact
This
you.
might be another
Thank you.
quote. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, because
Now,
Yeah, because they were supposed to take care of us, didn't we do it 10 years?
last year they looked inside
Yeah.
okay.
up high, and this year they shouldn't do that. This should be a buy year, I believe, but we still pay them without them showing up. So
Sure.
if you need anything,
Yeah, they call it a no maintenance year
feel
or
free to call
something.
me. Feel free to text me or call me, and if you can't find it,
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that, Phil.
you're welcome.
Our lead and copper came back clean. That's very good moving into the future. Looks like we're already going to discuss the sidewalk on the hill here. Our service line inventory is something that is going to come up on us really quickly. I know that Jerry was going around door to door with MSA, I believe, and getting our service line inventory. So anything marked unknown in there needs to be identified, or we need to dig it up and replace it. So that's quite a big deal to get done in 2 years. So
Do you have the list of
I have a list.
stand-ups?
I do,
Okay.
yes. I have the final inventory that got sent, a woman from the EPA sent that
Have
to
you
me.
talked to Tara? Is that who you talked to? Tara was the one that was,
She's with
Catherine
MSA.
Kapranica from the EPA is who I've been talking to.
well, Tara's with MSA.
Okay,
Is
I'll
it-
get a hold of her too. That's,
Maybe we can coordinate and get another group going around and
okay,
attempt to get the
right,
rest of them done.
good. Other than that, yeah, just regular daily stuff. For chlorination, still looking great and on point with that. Hope to continue to go around and have the kids improve small things at a time, you know, when we can get time for it. Yeah.
Could you locate Osmos? is that, how am I saying that right, Floyd?
Mhm.
Cosmos. They did the survey of all the poles in town, treated some of them, and they had a list of the worst, needs attention now,
Okay.
what we need. And you should have that somewhere down there.
Okay,
And if not, maybe there's one in the
that would be a
mayor's
great
office.
thing to have. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know where the ones that blew over were on the list, but
Sure.
there is a list from them, and we pay dearly for that.
Okay, all right, that's good. We'll find that.
Okay.
That's all for me, as
Okay.
far as the discussion.
Susie?
Okay, so I put a copy of this new copy machine in all of your mailboxes so you can have a look-see. There is an increase from the current copy machine that we use, but this has more functionality in the finisher portion. And it would conclude our current lease that we have with SBM. The new copier is also with SBM, and they would take charge of shipping this copier back to the lease company, so we wouldn't have to worry about any of that as well. So you have a copy of what the new, it'll be a 60-month lease, $389 a month. And that came from our rep, Matthew, from SBM.
What do we pay now?
Like $245, I think.
And that is one of the things we get help on through ANIMA, right, is with the contract. Anybody? Well, I think we need to upgrade that because it's been breaking down.
Well, just with, it'll help with when we send out monthly bills, because the time that there's two of us at least every month folding these things manually. So,
And it folds.
Just fold them
yeah,
and it stuffs them?
it doesn't stuff them, but it folds them.
That'd
be awesome.
That'd be real sweet.
That'd be awesome, but it does fold them. And so, it takes us the entire morning to fold and stuff and get these to the post office. So if that would alleviate, I didn't work up the soft dollar costs of that, like, my salary and her salary and, how much time, but, so that true increase would be diminished by the amount of time that it's saving us each month.
And it's a lease agreement, he said?
60 month.
60 month? With who?
SBM.
SBM?
Do you have that?
Oh, I thought I put it.
It was
We
last
did.
week.
Yeah, that was last month,
Oh,
or last meeting, or.
Aaron, are you filling one out?
I am.
Okay.
it's the same, Aaron, we're going to the same company.
Okay.
But anytime, we have to do a compliance mailing, which we just did with the CCR, that would come in exceptionally handy.
Well, it's now.
Yep.
Aaron likes to have that. Wonder how much of that. Wonder how much of these things. That was-
Oh, I don't need it.
The pretty one? No, just a, like home printer or something for print pages or shit. Oh, here's a truck and and you have to run up here.
Oh, my lights are orange, professional.
Here's a truck I want. I have a motion by Mendoza to enter into a lease agreement with SBM for copier printer, 60-month lease, not to exceed $389. Do I have a second?
No, sir.
Per month, you still second, Rob.
Excuse me?
It's per month.
Per month, yeah.
Okay.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall,
Yes.
Bradshaw.
Yes.
Motion carries.
My second item is the return to work program. So in order to maintain our membership in the Risk Management Association, which is of course our liability insurance, we have to enact a return to work program. And basically, you probably are all familiar with light duty, that's basically what this is. So we're saying, I drafted up a letter, I think you guys all have a copy of that. Okay.
Yep.
So we're saying, here's our return to work program, you know, we'll make alternative tasks available by department, you know, for various employees to do, in order for them to return to work and obviously not be on our workers' comp insurance. So on the second page, on the first page, I listed like where our clinic, like we'll use Morrison Hospital, you know, as our clinic. And on the second page, I listed alternative productive duties by department. Now, those aren't set in stone, so, you know, if you'd like to add something or change something, let me know. But we need to have this in place before like the early September.
Susie, is that for just if you got hurt at work or if I need my hernia surgery done?
I think it could be either or. This is a return to work, so like if you get hurt at work,
Yeah. You're getting your full pay.
you're getting,
But what if it's, I'm getting my hernia done, so that's on me?
well, I'm sure, so once we have this alternative duties,
Mhm.
then we could extend it to,
Okay.
you know, like duty, like, you know, what your doctor recommends, or what our doctor would recommend.
Well, I know if it was on me, not, I didn't get hurt at work, if it was on me, the hospital, didn't give you your full wage you got, because I wasn't doing anything, I'm just shuffling papers, so.
Well, and you know, so that would be up to the supervisor at that point, because you would be on disability, which is different because you pay those premiums.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus workers' comp, we pay those premiums, so,
Workers' comp's usually 100%.
Yeah,
yeah.
Disability is usually
Six-
Like 67% or something, yeah.
okay.
So what do you need from us, Susie? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What do we need to do with this?
So we need to vote on this to enact this return to work policy and get it into our, with our handbook, like an addendum to our handbook. So everybody would get a copy, like all new hires and current employees would get a copy.
So can we just keep it on the agenda until we all have a chance to,
We can, but we need to enact it before September 1st.
so we have a month?
Yeah.
Is it, okay?
And then if we need to add anything on the,
Oh, yeah.
like, we can add to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we can just keep it on the agenda, thank you.
Did we just table number 1 and 2 under maintenance?
I don't think that there's any action or discussion to take place. We're waiting for sure, I think, Opal.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I have the ordinance for the change cell equipment, but it doesn't, like, it, we need a minimum bid and then you gotta list what you want. I'm not sure.
We can just wait for sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be your
I'd
next
rather
meeting.
just,
Okay.
that's okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And I had somebody stop in today and was asking some questions, we had discussions, and we talked about the grocery tax that we were just doing. And he was talking about a possible tax to cover everything instead of just groceries. And I thought that that had to be on a vote, but it evidently doesn't. Maybe something we can look into, you can go with a start like with the 0.25. And then increase it as you go along if you need to, if it's something you guys want to look into. Also, that way everything is covered instead of just a few things. But I think we need to ask Sheriff about it. And I also just want to let everybody know we will get to you with your police part, but we are still actively looking for a chief. We just haven't had any new applicants, but did you interview the two we had? know if they did or not.
One reached out to,
Huh?
we had one reach out to us, we gotta get back to them.
Okay, but there were two from Chicago. Did you interview either one of them yet?
Yeah. Waiting on Jack.
Attorney not here.
Clark?
Just approve, first motion is to approve July 7th regular board meeting minutes. If somebody wants to make that motion, I have it wrote up. Don't all speak up at once.
Motion by Mendoza to approve July 7th regular board meeting minutes. Do I have a second? I'll second.
McDonald?
Yes.
Hutton?
Yes.
Leahy?
Yes.
Mendoza?
Yes.
Pearsall?
Yes.
Bradshaw?
Yes.
And then I have a motion to approve July 7th closed session board meeting minutes. If somebody would like to do that one.
Did everybody see them?
Already signed. Oh, you're the man.
Motion by Mendoza to approve July 7th closed session board meeting minutes. Do I have a second? I'll second.
McDonald?
Yes.
Hutton?
Yes.
Leahy?
Yes.
Mendoza?
Yes.
Pearsall?
Yes.
Bradshaw?
Yes.
Motion carried. I have a motion, if somebody wants to do it, to approve July 10th special board meeting minutes.
I'll second. Oh, they went around in a folder. You might have been here too.
The close ones you did, the other ones are in your mailbox.
Have a motion by Rashad to approve July 10th special board meeting minutes. Leahy, second.
McDonald?
Yes.
Hutton?
Yes.
Leahy?
Yes.
Mendoza?
Yes.
Pearsall?
Yes.
Bradshaw?
Yes.
Motion carries. And then my last one, I had, when I came on, I had on my desk the FOIA form with a note that said that it needed to be updated and just redone. So I had our full FOIA form, and then I had on my desk the state of Illinois FOIA form. So I kind of just went off of both of ours, making sure that we had all the necessary information and just updated ours. So it actually made a little more sense than the current one. So I just wanted, I put one in everybody's boxes and just wanted everybody to see it. If it is updated and it is new, if we were expecting a different one, it is updated now, so. And that's all I have.
Liquor license?
Oh, yeah. So we can't do the liquor license. He didn't have time to get the insurance and the dram shop and stuff. So until I get those in hand, I can't approve the liquor license. So we'll have to, I'll just have to put that back on for next month.
Anything else?
No?
Building permits?
We did have 1361 and 1363. Anybody wants to see them, I do have them somewhere. Anything else?
Finance, the speeding radar signs, we're still looking, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at anything. Or do you want it just to be like the lights around the stop sign or speed sign, or the one that tells you how fast you're going? That's what I thought would be
Tell
one
you how fast.
instruction to slow down.
The thing is people are gonna see that one time and think, huh?
Yeah.
Well, as long as we don't have any cops,
And
they're
they're
gonna go, so what? It's a challenge.
Right. I mean, if you want like the one up, by the, whatever it is, the building up there, not maintenance, the township, you know, that one flashes, at least that might get your attention, but for the cost, I don't know which one would be better. It's gonna get your attention the first or second time, and then you're gonna just,
Well, like I said, unless you've got the police to back it up, it's just like, challenge accepted, and they're just gonna,
I mean, you can keep looking at prices, but I just feel like it's,
I've not got anything more on it,
Pretty
I'm not gonna say more with it. And do we have to ask the state, because it's on the highway or not, to change anything with that? Probably. Okay. I would at least check with them. Yeah. All right. Then I have accounts payable in the amount of $104,099.94 for June 25th, representing checks 31373 through 31423, and payroll in the amount of $22,822.81 for June 25th, representing checks 9000001 through the same 27. Time sheets for 5/26/25 through 6/8/25 and 6/9/25 through 6/22/25. Just a small one. Just the one that flashes, going 35.
We have a second?
30, right?
I'll second.
Bradshaw,
Yes.
Hutton,
yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
McDonald,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes. Motion carried. And I make a motion to accept the treasurer's report and financial comparison report for June 2025. Do I have a second? Yes.
Bradshaw,
Yes.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes. Motion carried. Police?
We got a Water Street closure for the River Fest from 1st to 2nd.
A motion by McDonald to close Water Street on August 2nd from First Avenue to Second Avenue South for River Fest. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
There a time on that?
No.
Yeah, he's out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From 8 a.m. till midnight, that way we'll cover it.
Yeah, cover the whole thing.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes.
Bradshaw.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next, I have, trying to extend the time for the golf carts from 11 to 12 on August 2nd for River Fest.
Have a motion by McDonald to extend hours for golf carts for River Fest to 12 on August 2nd. 12 midnight. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes.
Bradshaw.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next, we need to get the Dodge Durango service. It won't start. It's completely dead.
That's normal.
So, do we tow it somewhere and get it repaired, or?
Well, I recommend waiting until we have a policeman, because it's just gonna do it again.
Sure.
That's what happens every time. We get somebody, they get it going, and then it dies.
All right,
So, I mean, that's just my opinion.
I'm good with that.
There you go.
I think we might as well wait.
Yep.
Utilities?
We've done some more interviews for our open, public works position up there. We do have some really good applicants, and we will have one to vote on for the next meeting on August 4th.
Okay, good. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Streets?
So, the sidewalk project up here on Church, or up on First. Came back, did the wall, came in, dropped an invoice off. Invoice does not match what we said we were gonna pay. He wants $50 more for the wall than we talked about. And he's also trying to charge us for 50 more feet of concrete up, further up across from the hill. The $50 we'll have to hash out with him, because it wasn't in writing. I learned that you need to get everything, even something as small as that, in writing going forward. The section across the street, after talking to Gloria, and talking to Jack, and talking to Nick, and talking to everybody involved, sounds like there was a giant miscommunication as to where the concrete was supposed to stop and how far we were supposed to go. I don't know what happened. I haven't got an exact answer. All I know is I came back and 50 more feet of concrete was done than what was discussed and what was put in motion.
It's not our problem.
Hold on. After talking to Jack and talking to Nick and talking to Gloria, Gloria has decided that her and her husband are going to go ahead and pay for that, so we don't have to figure out what to do with it, because it was, I mean, it literally was just done. I had no idea who told them to do it. I don't know. I wasn't here. I was in Alabama when this happened, so I don't know what happened. I'm completely in the dark. I just know I came back and it was done. It wasn't supposed to be that. Originally the 100 feet that was on there was cut down to 50, because we were gonna stop where we stopped originally, and we weren't gonna do the section on Lime Street. The Lime Street concrete Gloria paid for out of her own pocket. We did not pay for that. So we did what was supposed to be done, but we needed the extra spot. She's taking care of that spot. So the only money that needs to be sorted out is the $50 extra that he's trying to charge for the wall. I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't talked to Jack since yesterday.
That wall's not done, is
Oh,
it?
That is,
Oh,
It's hideous.
It's hideous.
it's horrible.
Yes.
It's,
So-
have you gotten close
So,
to it?
yeah, let me go
So
ahead.
I have a bunch of pictures, and those are all going to shirk, is
Yes.
the last thing I was told.
Yeah, let me continue with, he
The
did.
wood is stuck in the,
It's horrible. I've never seen such
It's
a.
already cracked.
The wood is stuck to the wall's already cracked. He didn't put rebar in where he said he was gonna put rebar in. He didn't form up the back of the wall. So the wall on the backside is not smooth and flush, it's just concrete run over into what was there for the hill. In the process of putting the forms up, they damaged the sidewalk they put down for us on the hill. So there's now current damage to the sidewalk they put down, so there's chunks of concrete missing.
we haven't paid them, correct?
No, and as far as I know, according to Jack, we are not, it's going to shirk. So the work was not done the way it was supposed to be done, it was not done satisfactory, it was not done as agreed upon, so. He's being paid for everything else he did, minus the $1,450 that Gloria's paying for, and then we gotta discuss the $50.
So that's $1,500 off the bill he turned in?
The bill he turned in is $1,500 higher than we originally were supposed to pay. $1,450 of that is for the extra work in front of her house on
Yeah.
First, the other
And
50 is from the wall. Again, the wall was a verbal agreement, but it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant at this point, because he's not being paid for anything that's done on the hill right now. So,
Well, like I said, if he thinks that's a complete job, he's got,
as far as I know, he came in here very satisfied when he turned the bill in on Monday, so, yeah, that's where that's at right
all
now.
right.
Yeah, learned a lot of lessons in this. So. And then my only other thing on here, I brought this up last meeting, but this was before me. Is there any truth to the fact that that house that was there was taken down with money that was provided by FEMA? I heard.
The DNR, we had an agreement with DNR. We paid the money up front, and then the DNR reimbursed us to
Okay.
take that down. And because of that, they said nothing could be built there.
So the dog park out of the question then?
That I don't know. I mean, that might be something
Okay.
that they would be okay with, but we would have to check.
Do you have a contact of any kind?
I have a meeting on the 22nd, so there'll be
If you just-
DNR there, so I will
Just
speak to them
ask and
and
revisit
see
that.
if he can give us some help.
Okay,
Okay?
that's all I've got for now.
Teresa?
Well, this is, I guess this is old business too, I don't know if you want me to do it now or what, but this, Hart's Lock ended up giving Terry this, bid, $3,920.36. I personally think it's outrageous. I wanted to get with the maintenance people, and I wanna find out exactly what damage is being done. I'd like to know, not now, but, because I can't justify this. I can't justify.
Well, there's been no damage since the doors are locked and unlocked, you know, before like, whatever the bewitching hours, at 7:30.
Yeah, Jack was at
I mean,
7.
right, so then there hasn't been any damage since then,
Okay.
at that house, I mean,
But, like I said, I just cannot.
because those are for timer locks, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
Did they
The
actually
thing is-
come down and look
Yeah.
at them? Yeah, they did.
yeah.
I mean, it's closed for 5 months out of the year, give or take, at least 4. I can't, but
I-
I'll,
Before we go home, I got some info for you on that too, on
Vandalism.
the vandalism stuff.
okay. All right, so anyway, that was just here today, and I know we've talked about it before.
Well, I'm not saying don't support small businesses, but I know Hart's Lock has been on the high side. Because I asked about, when I was down there getting the key, about a replacement lock or handle similar to this, and the amount was nuts. So, I mean, if we were able to just buy these, and Nick is capable of putting them on a door, or somebody in the maintenance department, I think it would save us a whole lot of money.
I don't know that, I think I'm with Teresa on her suspicion of the vandalism being
Okay.
negligible.
No, I'm saying if we go this route, then yeah.
Right, yes, but yes, I can do that.
Teresa, what's that for? What's that 3,000 for?
To put 2 locks on the bathrooms in the
Time
park.
locks. There's,
So like 2,000 apiece.
Steel door.
Yeah.
They wanted me to pay them $450 for every one for
I
my
thought,
garage
I
doors.
thought it included.
No,
But the other option was cameras,
Huh?
right? Yeah, the other option was cameras.
Yeah, and I don't, how do you do that? How does somebody, first of all, who's gonna sit and watch the
But
cameras?
that's the thing,
I can tell you how it worked in Fulton. Somebody would go and vandalize the bathroom, and
Okay.
then you would identify that person, and then the cops would go there and give them a stern talking to, and the bathroom was still vandalized. So it doesn't, I don't really see
doesn't
how it
stop
does.
them.
It's not like you could put a camera in the bathroom.
Correct. Does that be?
So you don't know, out of the 50
Right.
people in and out, you don't know which one did it.
Correct. That's what I mean, you'd have to run down there every time somebody went to the bathroom,
What they do?
you know?
No, they didn't flush. Gross.
So,
No.
anyway. So yeah, we'll have to, like I said, I wanna talk to somebody about that a little bit more. So,
Anything else?
I have one more thing, but it'll be for old business.
Gary? I have a COLA raise of 50 cents for the treasurer. She never did get one. We talked about it when the old board was still in session and we never got it done. So she did not get a raise.
You are correct, she did not.
No. And then I had another one for another 50-cent raise for the treasurer for doing the FOIA duties.
Well, I guess my question, yeah, don't we have to appoint someone to be the FOIA officer? Am I,
I know, she just got dumped with it, so.
that's fine, but aren't we supposed to have like a FOIA officer or
Yeah.
not? So are we asking Susie to
Yeah.
be that?
Yeah, she was asked and said she would do, but do we have to vote on it? I don't know, do we have to vote on it? I'll write it up.
So I guess this doesn't, I mean, is that something that you do then when you're not at work? So 2 separate,
what do you mean?
I don't know what she's wanting, you 50 cents for this and 50 cents for that, I don't know where you're going with it. I don't even know what the FOIA officer makes.
I don't know, Deanne got a raise for doing it.
Okay, well, I guess we need to check into it and see what, because I don't know, I just thought we had to appoint someone.
Well, it's not on here, so I can't, but she's been doing it, so I would agree.
She's been doing it from time of need, so we just need to we need to appoint her, officially appoint her.
So put that on the
So
agenda.
we go up with the agenda for next meeting.
So do you just want me to do the one for now?
Somebody's always done it if we need somebody, if we don't have one, somebody's done it.
Correct.
At one point, Toy was doing it, and we appointed him to do it. And then Deanne took it.
But I do believe
What's that?
Deanne got a raise
Pardon me?
for that.
Were you doing FOIA requests?
I was appointed for it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I agree, I think that that deserves extra money, if I can put my 2 cents in.
Absolutely.
It's
It's a lot of work.
Well, yeah, you have to pass the test and so forth.
So can you put the raise on there too then, along with appointing her?
For next meeting.
Yeah. I have a motion by Leahy to give a couple raise of 50 cents to the treasurer starting July 16th, 2025. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall,
Yes.
Bradshaw.
Yes.
Motion carried.
So visitors, Jason? Lloyd?
No, I'll catch up with you. I sent you the numbers.
Yes.
Should be good. I don't believe I have anything this evening. Thank you.
Julie? No. Gloria?
Yes. So, I appreciate the village paying for part of my sidewalk. And I appreciate Aaron's really clear communication. It was really helpful. Jack was very responsive and they were both really good work. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about was that I would like the village to start considering the possibility of managing the waterfront and restoring it to native plants. What we've done is gone from weeds and crazy growth, which the growth that was cut down was only 2 years. That was 2 years of growth. And now it's just, cut down to nothing. So that means a lot of habitat was destroyed. So the benefits to actively managing it, it would provide some erosion control. We could provide shade in certain parts of the landscape. It would be better for fishing and building fires if we could have some shade up there. It would just be more beautiful and cared for. It would provide a habitat for birds and insects and also the fish along the shore. And some trees can provide a windbreak for the residents living up and down the river, but the ones who want it. So I think it's a lot more interesting too. So the disadvantages of not managing it is that it increases the invasive plants that are there. And then if they're not native, the plants are not timed for all the insects and the birds that could use it. And with as scrubby as it was, we were starting to have a lot of bird life down there. And so the more insects you have, the more birds you're gonna have. But the plants have to kind of be timed with the insects coming out. If it's not managed, there's a big increase in poisonous plants. There was a lot of dog bane down there, poison ivy, and
Lots of poison ivy.
Yes, there was a lot. And dog bane can, I guess, cattle people don't like it because it can kill their cows. So and it interferes with our line of sight to the river too. It takes away the beauty of it. So, what I understand is Dave Holcomb told me that they won't be cutting it next year. So I think this would be an ideal time to start getting
Something we can look
information.
into to try to get the information to do something. What kind of plans are you thinking?
Gotta be something correct.
Well, what I'm thinking of is consulting an expert. So I met an agroecologist down in Rock Island, and I called him up, and I'm gonna consult with him. So he said the first thing to do was to take pictures of everything that's there, and he can help me identify the plants. And then I think when you have a marina, you're not supposed to have any noxious plants, and it probably includes black locusts, the ones with the thorns that are dead. They're hard to get rid of too, and they're gonna come back. So he's helped people restore the riverfront back to normal. So I'm gonna go down to Rock Island, and Pam said she would go. I talked to you about it a long time ago, but I'd like to do it this summer. And he will look at our plans, identify them, and take us to a place where he's helped restore. And there's some other people in town who are interested and have some expertise and that sort of thing.
Well, you get it together and we'll meet and we can
Well,
do it.
Yeah.
isn't some of that included in the?
I say we're getting some trees from the marina project.
Right, aren't
Yes.
I don't know how far it
But I
goes
think that'll be
down.
on this side
Yeah, I think it stops at the end of the parking lot,
of
right?
the road. I think it's on this side.
Who was it
Yes.
that planted the trees out on Beaver Island or whatever that's called out there? Who was that? Was that the DNR?
No,
He's
that's-
restoring it, right?
I can address that one. My sister-in-law was in charge of that project, and the Corps has pretty much a say in who does what, when, and where along the river. So,
So we would have
Yeah, that's
to
up
coordinate
to
with the Corps before you did anything on
on
riverbank.
on the final, more than likely, yeah.
This
And
fellow
State
is-
Beaver Island, Princeton Beach, Coney Island, a lot of them were her projects.
Lori, I think some of these people will also be at the meeting on the 22nd that I'm going to, so I can maybe get some more information on that too, from the Corps.
Okay, so this fellow had, I'll try to get his name, I had misplaced it. He's worked with DNR and the Corps and that sort of thing, so.
I'll see what I can get,
Have
if I
worked
get some
cooperatively,
context.
not as an employee, but as a consultant.
Okay.
So I just also want to make clear that whatever plan we could come up with, I would like it to be also what people need who are living along the river. You know, I would like to have some trees right down here along the river so that people could go fishing down there and have some shade. And it's just brutally hot, like August 2nd, we're gonna, you know, every year it's just brutally hot. But other people along the river might not want trees in front of their house. But we can help eradicate the stuff in front of their houses and help get the native stuff growing, and it could be low plants.
Let me see what I can find out, get
Okay.
some context.
Oh, and I have one question. Are you guys planning on cutting any more down by all the way down on the railroad property?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
Not this year, anyway.
I know there was one person down there that didn't want to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to manage it, but he's pretty overwhelmed, so we might be able to work with him. But I didn't take any pictures down there, so I'm gonna go down there too. It's a little different. So that could be a good experimental lot to do.
All right.
Thanks, Corey.
Anybody else? New business? Old business?
I have something that I'd like to address. In regards to the building permit that was brought up at the last meeting, I have not been able to find the ordinance anywhere. I came and looked through the most current book, and I've asked around, I can't find anything. So if you could send me the ordinance.
Sure.
Either just drop it in my box, or
Okay.
I'd like to see it.
Okay.
Anybody else? Nothing? May I say something about the dog park? Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea. You're gonna put a fence up, which will catch nothing but flood debris. And I know the one in Clinton, you had to pay to go in. And there was plants up there that would kill your dog if you ate it. Or it had, like, what if a mean dog comes in there and attacks, who's liable? The owner and the people that own the dog park? I just think it's opening a can of worms we're not prepared for.
That's fair.
Well, because it would take insurance, and,
Yeah.
I mean, it would cost.
That's why they had to
Definitely
pay.
be something we have to look into.
Yeah, it's why you had to pay up there.
Right.
Plus, who's picking up all the poop? I know you're supposed to pick up your own poop, but I have people go by and go pick up their poop now, so.
Well, and I know two of our dogs,
If
do
you
live
want.
in Clinton, and our vet recommended we stop taking them because they got sick. And so the thing is, like, we can't, you know, we can't guarantee that every dog will get there, it's
Right.
vaccinated
Yeah,
only.
I did.
So our dogs kept getting sick, and our vet monitor said,
One goes in kennel cough and parvo and.
yep, she said, please stop taking them,
Well,
because that's why they're getting sick.
That brings up a good point with parvo. Animals usually get parvo from the water, from river water. And what animals are going to the bathroom and that kind of thing, the area that the dogs are gonna be having too. So
Well, if your dog has worms and it gets in there, that whole thing is probably then.
Good idea, but that location.
We really, not to change subject, but I'm going to, we really need to stop the people on the ATVs. I watched one go down 84 today, a white Ranger, older gentleman in it, just going down 84.
See them all the time, fast car.
I did that.
I
I
just
was
don't
not paying
understand it.
attention, and all of a sudden I turned, and it was around the highway, it's like, oh my God, what am I doing?
What's that? He didn't have a triangle, he didn't have a sticker, he didn't have,
What section?
Was it-
where'd I see him? Driving from Shell to, that way.
Okay.
But, like I said, we've got to, somebody's gonna get killed. And I
Yeah,
guess
see
that's
what we have
what it's
down
gonna
here by
take.
our house, on that little block. The railroad keeps promising me that they're gonna get that taken care of down there. Because I said, I don't care that people go through it, I really don't, because most people are 100% respectful, and I use it as much as anybody.
Right.
We get kids, like kids driving little mopeds through there. We get people with kids on the front of their little mopeds
Correct.
driving through there.
Correct.
We get people just going bad out of hell through there. You can't even believe what goes on. And then the railroad lady at first said, well, that's what your local police should take care of. It's like, yeah, she's been telling me this for 3 years. It's like, we have no local police to take care of it.
Well, they're not gonna be here during the right time anyway, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be, you know,
And
I
we
mean,
drop
I
it off, and then people have a cow, and it's like, and plus then I can't use it, and it's like, I don't wanna block it off, but something's gotta be done, because somebody is gonna get killed, I'm telling ya.
no, like I said, well,
Maybe we can talk to Sheriff.
and there's just so many people that don't buy stickers, and that's, I have an issue with that big time.
And kids can't buy stickers, but
Well,
for parents, there's no excuse.
But I think if
for
some of
kids.
So
us
they
see
pull up-
it, and we can say who it is, then I think we should be able to say.
Yeah,
Give
well, I
them
took
a
pictures of
warning
the
or
kids
next
one
time's a
day.
citation, and
You all better now?
I'm better now, but somebody's gonna get killed, I'm telling
You're
you.
supposed to cross on
Citation,
464.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
but
it can be
Like
up
if
from
you-
100 to up to $750, I think it is.
depends on.
Did you, I know you guys talked about it, did we, or did you vote on it or whatever to say that if they buy their sticker now because it's late, then it's more?
Well, that has to be an ordinance, we have to change the
Oh,
ordinance.
okay.
But it needs to be changed, correct?
Now, does the citations only come from the police, or can like the person that does the ordinance do it?
Yeah, that's a trick question. I don't feel like.
I didn't know.
I don't feel like I could have ran out there and said, hey, who are you?
They don't listen.
No, but it's just
I mean,
another reason
they
why
go,
we
"Well,
need
who are
this,
you?"
Oh, I've
because
done it.
That one semi that went fast the other day, well then when I was leaving, there was an overhaul, like a wide load that was
Yeah.
massive. They were coming through with houses, and they were, I was telling him, they were going at least 45 through town. And they were J both down too, so it was loud as it can be, but they were, like, that's just
Like I
another
said,
reason
something's
why.
gotta give with the, so.
Any other old business? Take a motion to adjourn. Right, a motion by Rashad to adjourn meeting at 6:51. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Yes.
I already had somebody in the house.
Is everybody in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, yeah,
Anybody else?